Welcome to Muhammad's Boom Boom Room, where all of my guests either agree with me completely or they go boom. I am your host, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon me. And with me now is an African-American engineer, CEO, businessman, and raisin head. He's also one of the richest men who's ever lived, and he's about to see that I have a much better show than those infidels at the Babylon Bee. Ugh. He is Elon Musk. Elon, so nice of you to Wait a minute. You're not African?
I was born and raised in South Africa.
Wow! So if I go far enough west, I'll find the place where the sun sets. If I go far enough east, I'll find the place where the sun rises. And if I go far enough south, I'll find white people in Africa. I wonder what will happen if I go north.
I can take you over the North Pole in a spaceship if you want.
Why would I need a spaceship when I have a magical transgendered flying donkey monster named Barack? But let's get back to you being African. I always say that African people have heads like raisins, but you're white. So what do I call you? White raisin head?
You can call me Elon or Mr. Musk.
Musk? The great God Allah says that in paradise, the wounds of the martyrs will bleed more than they ever bled before, but they'll smell like musk. Do you think he meant that their wounds will smell like you?
I hope the wounds of terrorists don't smell like me, but listen, Mohammed, I'm a busy man. I run a lot of companies, so let's get to the point. I want to buy your religion.
You want to buy Al-Islam?
Ready to buy it now.
Look, a religion isn't like a child bride or a raisin-head slave. You can't just buy it.
I'm putting together my super app, and to make it work, I need a huge social media platform, a huge religion, and a lot of computer chips in people's brains. I bought the platform, now I just need the religion and the computer chips.
You need a huge religion? Then why don't you just buy Christianity? It's even bigger than Al-Islam.
Well, I'd have to buy it from the founder. Jesus laid down his life for his people, so I don't think he's going to sell Christianity. But you regularly use and abuse your followers for your own personal gain, so I think you're eminently more corruptible.
I'll show you who's corruptible. Allah! Wait, how much money are we talking here?
Let's see, you have 1.6 billion followers. Willing to pay $27.50 per follower, that would be a total of $44 billion.
Wait, why are you touching your white raisin head? Are you getting revelations?
I'm getting information from Neuralink, so what do you think about my offer?
Peace be upon me. $44 billion? That's a lot of sex slaves.
So, do we have a deal?
Alhamdulillah! I think you just bought yourself the second largest religion in history. Never forget, Islam is number 2. When you think Islam, think number 2. But say not 3. Let's sign the contracts. I'll just use my handprint because, as everyone knows, I can't write.
One moment, I'm getting some new details from Neuralink.
More revelations from the angel Neuralink? And he doesn't even choke you?
Mohammed, I have some concerns about how many of the 1.6 billion Muslims are real Muslims. There are Sunnis who say that Shias aren't real Muslims. There are Shias who say that Sunnis aren't real Muslims. Then there are Sufis, Karajites, Mutazilites, Quranists, Ahmadis. Who are the real Muslims?
Let's go with Sunnis, since there are way more of them.
If we take some of the other groups out of the equation, that brings us down to 1.36 billion followers at $27.50 per follower. That'll be a total of $37.4 billion.
That's still a lot of sex slaves. Like Aisha's virginity, I'll take it.
Not so fast. Neuralink is telling me that you said your followers would split into 73 sects.
Sex?
Sects.
Sex?
Sex.
Sex?
Sex.
Sex?
Sex.
Sex?
S-E-C-T-S.
Sex?
S-E-C.
Why are you spelling it? When, as everyone knows, I can't spell?
You said that Muslims would split into 73 sects,
Sex?
and that only one of them would enter paradise. The other 72 sects,
Sex?
they would go to hellfire. Is that true?
Peace be upon me.
Well, this is a much bigger problem than the Sunni Shia issue. If we take the original figure of 1.6 billion Muslims and we apply the principle of indifference, we divide by 73 and estimate that there are a little under 22 million true Muslims at our agreed upon price of $27.50 per follower. That's about $600 million.
Deal! Now hurry up and give me the money! The slave market is closing soon.
Neuralink says there's another problem. According to Surah 4, verse 65 of the Quran, if one of your followers has any resistance against one of your decisions, he's not a real Muslim.
Peace be upon thee. Surah 4, verse 65 says that a true believer will submit to all of my decisions and have no doubts about anything I say.
But just about every Muslim we can find has doubts about what you say. As soon as we ask Muslims about your revelations concerning sex with prepubescent girls, or hiring prostitutes for temporary marriage, or the sun setting in a muddy pool, or semen being produced between the backbone and the ribs, we find that most of your followers don't really believe what you say.
Then they're not true believers.
So we have no idea how many true Muslims there are, but we can conclude that it's a pretty low number.
Peace be upon thee.
Neuralink now says I should offer you $40 for your religion.
$40 for Al-Islam? I hate the angel Neuralink.
It's the best deal you'll get, and I'm taking all the risk.
$40 can't even buy me one sex slave.
Not my problem. $40 or I'm walking.
Why do you even need Islam for your super app?
It's simple. Everyone on Twitter wants a top-notch edit button, but Neuralink says you have the code for an amazing edit button built into your religion.
Oh, you mean abrogation? Yes, I edit my revelations whenever it's convenient. I change them all the time. And when people ask me why I'm editing my revelations, I say that the great God Allah edited or abrogated some of them.
That's exactly the feature I need for my super app. I don't care about your religion, I just need it for the edit button code, and Neuralink says I should stay firm at $40.
Wait a minute. If you're getting revelations from the angel Neuralink, that would make you a prophet after me.
All I do is profit, and my super app is going to make even more profits because I'm going to charge your followers $8 every time they say Allahu Akbar.
Well, if you're so interested in my edit button, maybe I should introduce you to my delete button.
Your delete button?
And the best part about my delete button is that it's totally free. Allahu Akbar!